Nighttime just about falling here at Marsh Field for the 2013 All-Star Baseball Classic. Along with Walt Gakowski and Rick Hickman, I'm Joe Jason. Thanks for joining us today. Rick, what do you got for us near the home dugout there in the on-deck circle?
Colin Adams for the Sailors stepping up to the plate. He wants to go into marketing. You heard about all the big bucks that I make, and he's going to study that at MCC. Also going to play a little ball.
Did you? I saw you with both hands on his shoulders. Were you saying, "What in the world?"
Colin Adams was one of our pitchers this year. Joe did an outstanding job, a left-handed pitcher. He just threw 7 innings the other day, so he will not throw tonight. And Colin did not swing the bat at all this spring, so I'm certain that if he gets a base hit here, I'll hear about it.
He'll be telling you, "See, Coach?"
Yeah. But another young man who's going to go to Muskegon Community College on a baseball scholarship. He's a left-hander. He's a low to mid-80s guy with an outstanding breaking ball and just a fine young man.
So you're telling me that when he made the when he was on the lineup card, he was always looking over your shoulder to see if the DP was in there or the DH was somewhere?
The DH was always there. But, you know, Colin never minded. He's a tremendous young man. So I'm glad to see him get a chance to swing it because he's not going to throw tonight just because he just got just threw 7 innings the other day.
Chops that one foul. The pitch from Blake Collins of Ludington, and the count is full.
But a base hit here, I'll never hear the end of it. Still pulling for you, Colin.
Colin Adams, Mona Shores. Curveball missed outside, and he's on. You say he has a good eye.
He's got a fantastic eye. I didn't know which side of the plate he swung the bat from, to be honest with you.
Jeremiah Sargent from Holton will step up into the right-handed batter's box, and a pitch that's off the fist popped into foul territory and lands safely between the catcher and the third baseman. The umpire was over there so quick, he had about as good a chance as any of the fielders to get to it,
I've never seen Joe Stein move that fast. Joe's an outstanding umpire. All these guys just do a tremendous job. And
I know he said he worked some quarterfinal games for the MHSAA. And
we had him several times this year, and they all do a tremendous job. Tim Cook, Joe Stein, Jeff Knapp, Jeff Stewart down at third base.
Tristan Schultz, or I should say pitching is Blake Collins, and at the bat Jeremiah Sargent of Holton. No balls and 2 strikes. Sargent will look at a pitch high over his head for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 6th inning. A 1-0 lead for the Blue Bombers. It's that 1 run on 2 hits in the bottom of the 1st inning for the Blue Bombers, and a swing and a miss, and that's the end of Jeremiah Sargent in this inning. And it'll bring to bat Owen Verge, from Muskegon.
Owen Verge, just an outstanding young man in the class. Father's footsteps, who is also a big red. Out of that huge graduating class for Muskegon, this young man was number 1 in his class with a 4.17 GPA. Swimming, bowling, football, marching band, jazz band, National Honor Society, Link Crew. And Walt, I am sure that you'll back me up that students who are outstanding performers in the classroom tend to be those who are involved in a great deal of activities.
You know, and I couldn't agree more. There is no question, and I think all the research would show the same thing, that those students that are involved in extra co-curricular activities are also most successful in the classroom. So,
curveball over the head, a good throw down to second base, and they made it pretty close. Oh, that was a great throw by Brandon Stein. The pitch was behind the right-handed hitter. And that's a tough throw for a catcher who's actually throwing over the top of the batter in that right-handed batter's box.
That was a very tough throw.
This is a liner in between, hop to the second baseman, quick throw over to first. That retires the hitter. The runner goes down to third. And this is the closest, really, since a couple of innings ago that the Red Hawks, who had runners at second and third with 2 outs 2 innings ago, now have a runner at third. And it looks like we're going to have that pitching change now with 2 out.
You know, Joe, that was not an easy play by Kyle Versailles on that ground ball to second base. That was a high hopper, kind of a funny hop, not sure what was going to happen, and Kyle made that play look easy.
Now batting number 15, Jake Price from Orchard View.
Give us a chance to talk to Jake from Orchard View. And Jake, what plans do you have following your high school career now?
I'm going to attend MCC and then just kind of see what happens after that. Nothing planned.
Have you chosen any kind of a curriculum or major you'd most like to follow?
Nope, not at all. Just going to see what happens, I guess.
What kind of other outside interests and activities do you have?
I like hanging out with friends and really just finding stuff to do. There's nothing like specific that we do, just anything, really.
Has to be a blast to get together with the very best baseball talent the area has to offer and to be considered among them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's a real honor, for real.
Jake Prowse from your Orchard View Cardinals.
We are here in the top half of the sixth inning, and the Red Hawks got a runner at third here and trying to push home a run.
We're going to see Spencer Peters from Shelby High School, and Spencer's another young man going to go to Muskegon Community College. He's a mid-'80s guy, maybe flown under the radar a little bit for the people in the Muskegon area, but an outstanding pitcher for Brian Wright, Shelby Tigers.
And a fastball is delivered to Jake Prowse from Orchard View, who bats with 2 out and a runner at third, trying to send home a tying run. And this pitch is right down the middle for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's an 84-mile-an-hour fastball down in the zone. Tough pitch to handle.
Righty versus righty, the open stance from Prowse, and a curveball has him backing out of the box, and it's right over the heart of the plate for a 1-2 count. Here's the quick delivery. Fastball in the dirt. That was a 59-footer that bounced up there short of the plate.
Just overthrew that a little bit. He's 2-2 now. Just stay within yourself here, Spencer, and make a quality pitch. Escape.
2-2 is in there for strike 3, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Hawks threaten but do not score. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Blue Bombers holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Red Hawks in the 2003 Marsh Field Baseball Classic. You're listening to 97.5 Sunny FM. Now we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. In a 1-0 game, the Blue Bombers over the Red Hawks in the Marsh Field Classic Baseball Game, 2013 edition. The lights are on here at Marsh Field. Earlier today, we had the softball matchup in this one, and that finished at a 7-7 tie as the Bluebells actually scored a run in the bottom of the 7th inning to tie it all up in that game. Rick Hickman is down on the field right now. Rick, what do you have for us?
Well, for the Shelby Tigers, a young man that's in the on-deck circle getting ready to head up to the plate is Spencer Peters, and he is certainly no stranger to those who listen to basketball on WLCS 98.3, our sister station with John Russell and Cal Van Single. Spencer was just an outstanding all-star on that Shelby Tiger basketball team. He's going to find himself playing some ball at MCC this fall, and he'll be studying a major of physical therapy. And with so many great outlets serving the public with physical therapy, got to think Spencer Peters will be a very welcome PT to their addition.
It'll be Jake Castillo on the mound now, the left-hander tossing for the Red Hawks in this half of the inning.
Number 16, Spencer Peters.
Bottom of the 6th inning and a 1-0 lead. The Blue Bombers and a line drive in between hop. Is that a fair ball? Fair ball indeed, and what a play down at first base made by Christian Brower of West Michigan Christian. Oh, my. Took a line drive that hopped past the bag, gloved it. I guess, usually a left-hander's over there at first base. I think if there's a left-hander over there, that play may not have been made.
Yeah, that could have been a double. But even very nice play.
And a pitch on the inside corner for a strike to Hunter Ruggles of Pentwater. Left-hander delivers, swing and a miss. Oh, that one had him all tied up.
That's very nice change of speeds by Jake Castillo.
Hunter Ruggles from Pentwater.
Here's the pitch. Curveball swung at, and Ruggles is out.
And coincidentally, his favorite all-time movie is Trouble with the Curve. Might have been a little prophetic there, unfortunately, but Hunter enjoyed a .508 on-base percentage during the season.
So one away. Make that two. Well, we've got 2 outs up there on the board. And then there's 2 outs in this inning. After that play at first base and then the strikeout. And back to work goes Castillo. And Castillo misses there, ball 1.
It's like Jake Castillo's going to give you that comfortable 0 for 4. He's not going to overpower it with his fastball, but he mixes it. There's a fastball for strike 2.
Got the inside corner.
Change of speeds, a changeup is the best pitch in baseball, Joe, without a doubt.
Here's the 1-1. Miss low in the dirt.
And when you throw it with good arm speed, the hitter is always going to hit what he sees, not what you throw. So with good arm speed, he sees fastball, and you throw the changeup. It's just a very, very effective pitch.
Here comes the 2-1. Swung at, and a long fly ball to left field. And a good play made in the outfield for out number 3. I think it was Josh Castillo out there in left field who started in and then took a couple of steps back to put this one away. We are going to head to the top half of the 7th inning. It is a 1-0 game. The Blue Bombers lead the Red Hawks here in the 2013 Marsh Field Classic. You're listening to 97.5 Sunny FM.